this week, many of you probably are checking my video to see what my little voice sounds like. My last video, where I did lots and lots of different accents, it went viral! Viral!
Viral! There is no way to say viral in a Japanese accent because the Japanese don't have the letter V.
I think that might be why they like to do the P's so much. They're like, V, what is that? Oh, sugoi.
So it was totally crazy. I shot this video back in December. It was just of me walking around the house doing all these different accents. I'll put it up right here if you guys haven't seen it yet, so you guys can check it out. And suddenly I got more and more retweets. Like I was at like 500 retweets at the beginning of the week, which was from December. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. People liked my video. And then throughout the week, like it just massively, for no reason that I can figure out, started getting really popular and everyone started retweeting it. I was like, Jared's my husband. I was like, this is so cool. People are suddenly for some reason watching my video and they're all retweeting it. And all these kids are like shook. I learned your lingo this week. You're all shook. And when you want to really emphasize how shook you are shooketh with an ETH. And when you just couldn't care less about being shooketh, you don't even put the E, you're just shook. I am feeling like so millennial this week because of you guys. So people were watching my video and it was really exciting. And then all these other people started taking my video and putting it up on their site and they had all these followers. And it blew up on Facebook. It's been up for 3 days. The first day I saw it, it had like 4 million views and all my friends were writing me. They're like, oh my God, did you see this? So thank you guys, because I would have never known if you all hadn't told me. So it had 4 million views. And when you're watching the counter, once you're a viral sensation, the counts go really slow because when I was counting in the thousands and the hundreds, I was like, oh, Jared, it went up to like 500. Oh, Jared, it went up to 600. Oh, it's at 1,000. It's at 1,500. But once you're in the millions, girl, it takes a long time for the millions to tick off. So I got all jaded. I was like, oh, it's still at number 4 and it took all day to get to number 5. 5 million. Now it's at like 10 or something like that. And it's really cool. It's fun. I've never been a viral sensation and I've always wanted to be. So it's like me and like dramatic hamster. So it's been a really interesting week for me. There are some things I didn't know that I thought I'd share with you guys. For me, I'm just like a person who likes to make people happy. So in the past, whenever people have written me, like even if it's like birthday wishes, I respond to every single birthday wish just because I'm like, they spent the time to say happy birthday to me. I'd like to at least give them a little heart like back. But this time I was like trying to keep up with, millions of responses and Facebook kicked me off because they thought I was spamming. Twitter would function normally when I was just getting like a response per day or, 2 or 3 likes or whatever. But when I had so many coming in, pretty much my Twitter was just always showing me the little buffering thing. Twitter was just always buffering, which is interesting. So if you write to like someone famous and who's getting like a lot of constant love and attention on Twitter, they might not see what you wrote. So don't feel bad if they don't respond to what you say. Just keep trying. Maybe you'll catch them on a slow day. Oh yeah, okay, so trolls. I don't mind trolls. It's not a big deal for me. I've been on television. I've had a lot of trolls. When I first got it, when I was first on Hannah Montana, I was reading the IMDb comment boards. I was like, ooh, what do people think about my character? And pretty much unanimously, everybody hated me. Like all the comments were like, I want to throw my television through the wall when I hear her voice. And that was the first time I had gotten mean comments. And I was like, okay, I understand. Yeah, my character is kind of bitchy. I gotta, I'll take it with a grain of salt. And so I was like, fine, I was holding it together. And then in the middle of class, I went to an acting class that night. And in the middle of class, someone was like, ooh, so what are people saying online? And I was like, they hate me. And ever since then, I've gotten really cool with it because I just think a response in general is fun. I don't care if you love it. I don't care if you hate it. If you have such a visceral response to something I do, I'm kind of flattered. I think it's fun. One of the fun little troll moments I had was on Instagram this week because I've been having a lot of Instagram followers. I don't have that many because I'm always late to the party. I never am on like the right social media things at the right times because I'm always like, oh, I'm an old person. I shouldn't be on Snapchat and I shouldn't be on Instagram. So I'm always late to the party, and by the time I'm there, everyone's already following whoever, and I don't know how to get on board with you guys. So anyway, I got all these new Instagram followers, and I think it's really funny because I'm obviously running my own Instagram, but all these people are commenting as under my video as if I'm not. So one of the videos was just of me speaking in my normal voice with my friend Trevor, and someone was writing to their friend under my comments, and it was like, seeing her real voice is just such a disappointment. And they're like, yeah, I know. God, I don't even like it, or whatever. Just something trollish. And I thought it was hilarious. So I wrote back to both of them and I was like, scoff, vocal fry. I know. Why does she even talk at all? And they loved it. And it made me really happy because then my trolls became my friends. And I don't think they thought I was reading it, so they weren't like trying to be mean to me or anything. Anyway, I'm old, like I said, and these things don't bother me. I just think it's kind of fun and funny. I don't mind. You guys say what you want. I don't want to censor you. I want you to say what's in your heart. Just know when you're talking about other people on their accounts, they sometimes see what you say. One of the funniest comments I got was on Facebook, where everyone's asking what my real voice sounds like. And one girl says, oh, I've heard it. She sounds pretty much like an upbeat English teacher. Thought it was hilarious. Probably pretty accurate, especially if you watched one of my other videos where I'm doing my acting tutorials, telling you guys like what you can do to get into the business, which you should definitely check out, and I will make more. Some of the other things I didn't know, I thought that when you got a lot of views, you made a lot of money on YouTube, because I started monetizing my YouTube things because I was like, maybe this is a cool source of income that I haven't explored. You guys, I made $8. $8. Part of it is because, like, okay, so I got like maybe 10,000 views and I made $8. Part of it is that other people take your videos and they'll put it on their own site, so they're getting the money. Which you should always ask an artist before you take their work and use it on your channel. But if you don't ask them, you should at least give them credit and put their Twitter handle, their Instagram handle, so that other people, so then at least it's a form of advertisement, which is how I saw it. And one person on Instagram did do that. They put my Instagram handle so that everyone who watched the video could then come find me, which I thought was really cool because I don't actually have a way to reach out to all these people because I didn't have as many followers as they did, but they were throwing me their followers and I thought that was nice. But for the most part, it was just a really, really fun experience for me. Right now I'm on a series, DC Superhero Girls. I'm playing Lena Luthor. It's really fun. Check it out. I'll put a link right now. This is the link if you want to go check out some of my work. So you guys, next week I will get back to doing videos, acting tutorials to help you guys. Leave me questions. I've already gotten a few from you guys, like how to become an actor, how to get auditions, how to figure out if things are legit or not. Keep those ideas coming. Post them in the comments down below. And do make sure you subscribe. I'm going to put a little button right here. It's of me doing this. All you have to do is hit that button to subscribe to my channel. And I would be very, very delighted if you did. Bye-bye.